Hey Vineyard Church, welcome to the chopping block where I just take a couple minutes to recap some of the things that I shared on Sunday and some new things that I didn't get a chance to share. We kicked off our series in James this last Sunday. We're going to be doing it for the next few weeks together. Such a powerful and compelling book. One of the things that I didn't get to share from this past Sunday is that there's a difference between being tested and being tempted. Sometimes we actually overlap those two concepts and we say things like God is tempting me or I'm being tested, almost like they're synonymous ideas, but they're not. God will sometimes bring testing into your life, but He never tempts you. If you continue to read in James 1, to part of the text that I didn't get to share from this last Sunday, it says this in James 1, verse 12 and 13. God blesses those who patiently endure testing and temptation. See the difference there? They're naming two different types of words there. Afterward, they will receive the crown of life that God has promised to those who love Him. Verse 13, and remember, when you are being tempted, do not say, God is tempting me. God is never tempted to do wrong, and He never tempts anyone else. So there's a difference in your life between being tested, which sometimes does come from God, and being tempted, which never comes from God. If you continue reading in James, it just says you're tempted from your own sinful desires, from your own human nature, and those are the things that you need to continually pray about. Now, interestingly, if you go back in the Bible to 1 Corinthians 10:13, there's a great verse, an encouraging verse that I want to share with you specifically about temptation, if that's something that you're struggling with this week. It says in 1 Corinthians 10:13 that God is faithful. He will not allow the temptation that you experience to be more than you can stand. And when you are tempted, it says, He will show you a way out so that you can endure this trial. There's a difference between being tested and being tempted. God will test you, but it is not in His nature to tempt you because there is no shadow in His character. There is no darkness in His character. But when you are tempted, 1 Corinthians 10:13 says that God will give you a way out. And so that's your prayer this week. If you find yourself being tempted, if you find yourself in over your head in temptation, to quote this verse, 1 Corinthians 10:13, God, where is the way out? You've promised me that in the midst of temptation, you'll show me a way out. So would you show me that way out right now? And then it's up to us to walk that journey with Him. That's it for the chopping block this week. We'd love to see you again on Sunday as we press into this James series and move forward in this book together. Take care.